their proper 2 hours. Welcome back, everybody. There we go. Where's that fusion alarm?
I've been waiting for you.
Interesting.
The compendium, yes? Viewing the compendium? Is this okay? Is this the persona you wish to... Then please take it. Please be... You're stopping? Please be aware that let us aim for greater heights.
Tantric Oath R.
You can make stronger protectors than usual. You're stopping? The compendium, yes? Viewing the compendium? Is this the persona? Then please take it. Is this okay? How was the alarm?
All right, go ahead.
Oh.
Slightly better evasion and slightly better defense. But it also drastically reduces magic damage. Okay. I'm gonna try to craft everybody's ultimate guns before the end of this series, but I make no promises because I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to get tired of Persona, and I don't want to.
We've arrived.
I don't want to overload on it and then make it bad. You are the Phantom Thieves, I assume. Normally, I capture any intruders, but this area is free to any who wish to enter. I will grant you entrance to the exam room, should you so desire. Allowing intruders to proceed? How odd. They must be awfully confident in their exam techniques. At any rate, such progression would work in our favor. We should make sure we get our act straight for this. So, what'll it be? Depending on your reply, we will have to respond accordingly. What kind of place is this? I see. So you are curious about our facilities. Very well. This is the lobby for the psychological exam room, where we determine if patients are mentally sound or not. If we find flaws and potential issues in a patient's heart that even they may not be aware of,
Well?
And what exactly comprises these examinations? Beyond that hall lies a special exam room. There, each patient answers 3 simple questions. Touch the information panel to begin the process. Listen to the question and choose the elevator that corresponds with your answer. Please refrain from returning to the previous level until the exam is over, though. Welcome. Now we're about to see how Maruki decides what's best for everybody. Treatment will be recommended depending on the patient's diagnoses. But this treatment, just like any other step of the process, is being designed with the patient in mind. Do not worry. If no abnormalities are found after the exam's completion, you will be presented with a small gift. For the sake of your own happiness, we ask you answer all questions with honesty. So, all we have to do is choose the correct answer? Is choose the answer we believe correct. Although, I'm a bit hesitant to find out what they mean by treatment. Examine a person's heart, find their pain and regret, then distort their cognition. This is just the palace version of what Dr. Maruki does in real life.
Wait!
But if we make a mistake, does that mean they're going to change our cognitions? That's probably confined to the real world. Here, they probably mess with people's heads some other way. Like, maybe they hook you up to some machine and just go bzzzt. Hey, don't scare me like that! Well, whatever form this treatment takes, I'm sure we want no part of it for ourselves. Standing here, attempting to imagine it won't do us any good, though. Let's take the exam and see what we're up at, where we wind up. Sure. Here is what I'm talking about when I tell you that what Maruki is doing is incredibly fucking wrong. And we're about to actually get a full grasp of that. That receptionist told us to start with the information panel. Oh, is that it? So you can come in here, but there's literally nothing in here. I don't know why that's even there. Hey, game. There we go. Stand in front of it, you moron. Hello, patients. Here is your first question. One day at school, you see that your good friend is being led away by a group of scary people. Do you want to help your friend? But if you fight them alone and lose, you could easily get hurt. If you go look for a teacher, there would be no danger to you. But if you don't succeed in time, your friend would most likely get hurt. Which would you do in this situation? Go after your friend, or go get help? Once you've made your decision, please take the corresponding elevator. Thank you. Huh? Neither answer is wrong, though. Yeah, but this is a medical exam, not a school one. They're trying to figure out whether or not you need treatment. So maybe you go with the answer that you think Dr. Maruki would pick? So we have to try and figure out which one Dr. Maruki would pick. Oh, this is going to be hard. It's hard to be sure of anything whatsoever right now. Why don't we try asking some of these other patients from around here? They may only be cognitive beings, but they still have to take the exam just like we do. Maybe they can help us figure out which answer's right.
Right.
I'm with Mona. Besides, if you try and fail, at least you gave it a shot. Although, I'm not opposed to just plowing our way through the whole exam, but if you refuse their treatment regimen, whatever it is, they're not going to take that lying down. TLDR, be ready to fight if it comes down to it. Yeah, first of all, no shit. Second of all, this is one of those kind of catch-22 situations. If you would try to go after your friend, you're probably going to get hurt, and you may not even be able to help them. If you go and try to find somebody who could help you and is an authority, they almost certainly will be able to provide help, but if you take too long, it won't matter because they'll be dragged away, and when they get back, all you'll be able to do is file a missing persons report and hope that you can make something come of that. And that's assuming whatever country you're in, you can do something like that and get the police or whatever authority is necessary to actually do that. But either way, your friend is probably going to get taken away, and he's just looking to see how you're handling this. And the way that I feel the game is kind of misappropriately written, because I can run them over. And the thing is that, you know, maybe you're actually built like a tank like I am, and maybe you've got some basic self-defense training, you could do something. But this is not a medical exam. A lot of people try to say that this is a medical exam. The game even writes this as a medical exam. This is not a medical exam. A medical exam involves studying your health. He's not studying your health, he's studying your psychology. This is a psychological exam, not a medical exam. He doesn't want to perform a medical treatment, he wants to perform a psychological adjustment. That's not the same thing. But we'll talk to these shadows, even though I pretty much know that essentially what Futaba just told you at the end of it all is, it doesn't really matter what you pick. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and it will go your way. If you want to bulldoze your way through this test without actually thinking about it, you can. You don't have to. You can actually put thought into this and try to study what he's doing.
Okay.
Alright, let's try asking this guy. You guys are dressed awfully fancy. Doesn't look like you're here for an examination. Which do you agree with? I don't even have to think about it. My answer is A. Go after your friend. Is there a reason you didn't even hesitate? My reason? Oh, well, normally I wouldn't share this with someone I just met, but I was in this exact situation in the past. The difference is, that time, I just acted like I didn't see anything and went on my way. I let my fear control me. Pretty pathetic of me, right? I've regretted it ever since. So I've decided from now on, I'm going to help people in need no matter what happens to me. Yeah, stuff like that can make you feel totally horrible. Even if it ends up hurting, it's still better to go with whatever choice you won't regret later.
I'm on board.
A sounds like the right answer to me. Thanks. Well, that's the reasoning for my answer. See, okay, I'm gonna go on ahead. See ya! So, yeah, this is a psychological examination, not a medical one. And it's very important to make that distinction. Some psychological examinations can be seen as medical in some way, but this is a psychological examination, not a medical one, because he's not studying your mental health, he's studying your personality. And his adjustment to your cognition will come according to that study. And you have to understand that even if he's trying to do this for what he considers to be your benefit, this is still fucking mind control. This is not helping you, this is controlling you. Because he believes he can figure out what you need in the future better than you can. That's where Maruki's arrogance is kind of coming into play here. And why I really, really don't like what he's doing. I understand that there can be certain benefits to what he's doing, because realistically, nobody's ever going to suffer, and suffering is very painful and it hurts people. But what he is doing isn't just erasing suffering. It's controlling the entire world so that people, and then erasing the choices they make that hurt them, and forcing them to make other choices, even if these people chose what they truly wanted in their hearts. Because what they wanted in their hearts wasn't what they needed. Which, that's part of growing, is understanding the difference between what you want and what you need as you mature. He's taking that away from you and making all of the decisions himself, based upon how he is able to study you. At the end of the day, this isn't your paradise, it's his interpretation of what your life and paradise should be, so you don't have to hurt. It's all about trying to stop psychological pain. here's the problem. Psychological pain can't just be diagnosed and then cured like a physical illness. Pain and problem of the mind does not work like the body. He understands this, and that's why he's doing this way. But he's treating it like a disease. You can't treat suffering like a disease. It doesn't work that way. He's also denying people the ability to grow and understand what they might be better off doing. It's not just nature, it's also human choice. He denies you your choice. You chose to try to become a champion archer, and even though you sucked at it, you were still putting years of effort into becoming one of the best, and maybe you did, but you didn't reach the top. He's taking away your right to try and push your way to the top. Push through those struggles, grow from those struggles, learn from those struggles, improve from those struggles. He takes away human growth and forces them to stagnate in ignorance by altering and warping their mind based upon what he sees in there. That's personal. But it's personal the wrong way. He's not helping you live. He's taking away your right to live and putting you through a stagnant life where, sure, you might not ever suffer, but you'll never figure out the satisfaction of working hard to achieve a goal either. If it's hard for you, Maruki takes it away. Not just if it's something like why it's hard for you. The why doesn't matter to him. He just takes it away. You might feel safer, but here's the thing. You're never gonna know he's the one choosing everything that happens to you. He's playing God with everybody's heads and everybody's lives. Is it really fair of him to just take over your life for you without your consent, without your understanding, or even your realization, and do whatever the fuck he thinks you need? Not everybody feels that way. And the reality of what Maruki is going to do, he's not going to just take the willing and that's it. He's going to force this on the entire planet. He takes away all of your choices, everyone's choices. He's going to take away the world's right to choose, the world's ability to grow and learn from its mistakes. That's the reality he wants to create. He thinks he can cure sorrow by doing this. But the reality is that sorrow will always manifest. Chaos, suffering, and violence, they will always manifest. That's just a reality of individuality. What he's doing won't fix anything. Hey, you got a sec? Oh, yes. How can I help you? Which answer are you picking? I chose B. This is sort of embarrassing, but I'm never on the helping side. Someone always has to help me. I just don't have the courage to confront somebody. So you're the type to ask others for help. I mean, that ain't wrong, but you don't ever think to yourself, I want to help them? Of course I do. But even if I had the courage to step in, I might not be able to actually help. If that's the case, it's probably best if I go to get help from someone else. That way, success is much more likely.
Yes.
So it's your consideration for others that made you choose B. Well, thank you for your time. You're very welcome. Now, if you would excuse me. So that guy feels like because they're a very deep-seated, fearful person who may not necessarily be able to help anybody, they choose to go get help from somebody who could help, taking the risk that by the time you get back, your friend might not be there anymore. Now we know both sides of the story, but neither one's actually exactly wrong, right? I kind of get where they're both coming from. What matters is which one Dr. Maruki thinks is wrong. Why don't we collect our thoughts somewhere and talk out our answer?
Hey,
How about that empty room over there? Here's the thing, though. Sorrow, it can be just as integral as joy in life. Because your sorrows and your pains, they teach you what you didn't like about life and what you wouldn't want in your life. Typically, in instances like that, you can learn the things you didn't like and try not to force those things on other people, so that you can grow from those painful experiences and learn to live better from them. Because if you look back, all of the characters that we are working with, Morgana, Yusuke, Sumire, Anne, Ryuji, Makoto, Akechi, Futaba, Haru, they all suffered a trauma. They all suffered a deep-seated trauma. But every single one of them was able to learn how to face it, overcome it, and become a stronger person for it. They found themselves. Even if Akechi's finding himself made him into a psychopath, Akechi chooses to live with the consequences of his own actions no matter what. He would rather go back to the original reality where he died and choose that path for himself because he wasn't someone's puppet than live in an idealistic world for everyone because that world is fake and somebody is puppeteering him. Maruki is going to take away his right to choose. You're right, there's some pain you just can't run from. Look at Ryuji. He has to endure the pain of never being able to run with the track team for the rest of his life because of his broken leg. Look at An. She has to live with the fact that she was sexually harassed by a teacher for the rest of her life, and nobody wanted to help her. She has to live with watching her friend try to end herself because nobody wanted to help her. Look at Makoto. She was pushed by everybody, pushed around into basically being the quiet little teacher's pet that always did whatever adults expected of her because that's what society tried to tell her to do. And it earned the resentment and hatred of her sister and the abuse of everyone around her. Look at Haru. Her father was taken from her. She was forced into a marriage she didn't want, forced into a series of bad situations she couldn't really deal with. In confronting those problems, she is learning how to grow and mature from it, who she can trust and who she can't, and how to live. These people have still become strong. They can still find happiness and satisfaction in their lives. That pain is always going to be with them in their minds. But they haven't let that stop them. Just because that avenue is denied doesn't mean they can't find another way to be happy. Maruki kind of takes away the growth aspect from you and just chooses a place where he thinks she'll be happy. Yes, but did you notice how Ryuji's still happy with this group of friends? He found something to do with himself. He found something to put himself into. He found something that allowed him to be able to live with that. He has new friends now. Friends who didn't blame him for snapping at Kamoshida. He was just the one who snapped. And that's what most of his fucking friends didn't realize. Those people, in my opinion, those people who called him friends, but now treat him like shit and call him the enemy, those guys are a bunch of shallow cowards. Why? Simple. They didn't realize that Kamoshida was never going to let the track team continue no matter what. He was going to keep pushing people until one of them broke. It didn't matter who was going to break. What matters is he was going to make someone break. And nobody was going to help them by just enduring it. Just enduring all that misery for the team, that was pointless suffering they chose to endure. That was their fault. Blaming him doesn't actually fix the problem. If they blamed the real source of the problem and stood up to him and then told him no more and actually went to authorities or got a story out somewhere, maybe to the media, that would have taken Kamoshida down, because Kamoshida would have then started to get attacked by media outlets, and you can't really hide from the media, particularly in the digital age. There are things he could have done, things his team could have done. Instead, they chose to just let the track team get disbanded. They chose to try and quote-unquote weather the pain for the rest of the team. That's what they thought was the truly selfless thing to do. No, the selfless and smart thing to do would have been to realize you were being tortured by a bastard who was never going to let you have it. And then leave the situation and go somewhere else. Or find a way to expose him so that everyone knows what kind of monster he is and the school can't hide it and the school has to throw him out. Then the track team could go back to normal. But society didn't think that. Society pressures you to just go with the flow, so all of them chose to do that. So much so that when he snapped, he's the one they take their anger out on. The only reason they took their anger out on Ryuji is because Ryuji was somebody they could attack. They can't attack Kamoshida. They get expelled and their lives would be ruined. How is that fair? Taking their anger out on Ryuji. He found a group of friends now that are gonna have his back no matter what. Even if he gets expelled, he's got people who will be in his corner. Even if he gets into bad situations, he's got people who've got his back now. He never had true friends before. He does now. That gives him a sense of satisfaction that he never had before in his other life. That's why he chooses this. Even though this takes that away from him. So after some investigating, I think they use this place to test patients' mental states with a questionnaire. If they find any abnormalities, they will force a treatment right away. Not sure what it is, but I suspect we should avoid it. So if Dr. Maruki thinks we're fine as we are, we get to skip the treatment? Most likely. It may not be easy, but we'll have to try to think of Dr. Maruki like Dr. Maruki when coming up with our responses. Sorry, Joker, but I ain't any good at this kind of stuff. The questionnaire's all yours, dude.
What's up? Yep.
Risking yourself to help your friend or take the time to find a dependable help. Determining which choice is correct is quite difficult.
Aww.
And neither choice guarantees your friend's safety if you think about it. Neither option seems any more successful than the other when it comes to helping your friend. What do you mean?
Do you have a moment?
Your friend may end up hurt no matter which answer you choose. So that isn't the deciding factor here. The issue is that you may end up getting hurt. And that's what we base our decision on. Great, Joker! You've totally got this! I guess he's done thinking it over. Well, but we should have enough information to make a wise decision. That part's up to you, Joker.
What's up?
Okay, so with Maruki, we know that deep down, he wants to erase all personal suffering so that everybody can be happy. What's the riskier situation for the person involved in this decision? Going to help your friend yourself.
What do you want to do?
Well, risking yourself for another is admirable. It could lead to getting hurt. Injuries are not permitted in an ideal reality, but have no fear, you too can become happy. Please, follow me to the counseling room. Allow us to change your way of thinking so you can finally live in paradise.
What?
A shadow? Wait, does that mean... Oh, it's you lot. I see. Abnormalities detected. Such dangerous thoughts require proper treatment. Hear that? Any of you interested in proper treatment?
Joker.
Hell no. Time to throw down!
3 enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard. They're weak. Physical
The
attacks.
point of all of this is not to think of yourself as a bad person here. If that's what you're thinking, you're misinterpreting what I mean when I say what Maruki's doing is wrong.
But the Trump has powered you up.
Ravage them!
Maruki is forcing this on people. He takes away their freedom, their choice, and their right to make a choice.
Joker beat 2 enemies.
This is what's wrong with Maruki's reality. He forces you into this. If you choose what he's going to give you, that's your decision. But it does show a level of weakness in you. And that weakness is you refuse to live with what you are doing and the path you have chosen. And you refuse to try and learn how to grow from what you've got now in your lot in life. In a way, what Maruki's doing is enabling people to run away from their pain and suffering, rather than face it and learn how to deal with it and overcome it. That's not really... I love Rev's response there. That's not really resolving the situation you're in. Not to mention, you can't just turn back time in real life and then reverse the decision you made that got you into this. If indeed it was a decision that you made. Because, like, what Maruki's doing here is just figuring out what the most likely high-risk scenario for somebody is, and then using that to make them, quote-unquote, live safely. Even if you do that, you still can't eliminate the risk that somebody will suffer in their life. So he goes back and makes adjustments to you. So, if he wound up in a fight after making our choice, does that mean we were wrong? Like, we gotta ask for help if we want to do the right thing? I don't buy that at all. I think it means, rather than putting ourselves in danger, it's a better idea to avoid the risk.
Let's go.
Well, there's no redoing this exam, so we just switch gears and move on. And now we have a 3 elevator system.
All right, then.
This is just to light up that room on my map. Good to see you again. Here is the second question. You have a personal dream that you really, really want to make come true. You've worked so hard to achieve it, but it's just not coming to fruition. It's causing you a lot of grief. But if you were to give up now, all of your hard work would mean nothing. What would you do in this situation? A. Keep up the hard work. B. Do whatever it takes. Or C. Give up for a new dream. Please be honest about your feelings as you consider your answer. Thank you. We don't know enough to make a decision. We should gather information. Alright, let's go around and talk to these folks like we did last time. So, Yusuke is actually wrong. From what we know now, it's very, very easy to figure out what Maruki actually wants you to do. I intentionally did the opposite in order to show you what exactly Maruki's thought process is here on a more direct level. You put yourself in a situation going to help your friend where you could get hurt too, instead of just going for help that could fix the problem. So you need to just give up on that dream. You need to not. You need to give up on helping your friend and go get somebody who can help them. It's risky for them, but you will be fine. No matter what happens. Kind of see the flaw in his logic? I suppose I'm going with keep up the hard work. Does that mean you have a dream already? Yeah, I guess you could say so. You probably wouldn't be interested in hearing all that, though. I'm a musician, but I'm still at the point where I can only play out on the street. I work a part-time job so I can afford lessons. In my spare time, I'm always recording demos or practicing. Whenever I come up with something I like, I send it out for potential auditions. Despite all that, I'm just not getting anywhere. Maybe I don't really have the knack for it.
No!
But working hard towards your dream is healthy. You're right. Thank you. I was just being hard on myself for a moment there. When I come home from work and lie down in bed by myself, I just get so worried. When things are going badly, I start to break down and ask myself, how much longer can I do this? But all I can do is believe in my ability. I love music so much, and I have no intention of quitting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I hope you make it big soon. So she wants to pursue her dream, even though her dream kind of gives her a bit of suffering. So just be selfish. Don't think about anyone else but yourself. Can you see how that kind of logic is dangerous, though? Because in that situation, he studied your psychology. He wants you to be selfish in that sense because that protects you from harm. But he would want you to be selfless in another sense where it would protect you from potential stress and harm. For Maruki, it's all about just not dealing with the stress. It's all about anything that could cause stress needs to just not be a choice you make. That's kind of cowardly, because if you can't handle a little bit of stress in life, chances are you're never going to get anywhere in the real world. So, I can already tell you, the dedicated woman, the choice she made, is going to be considered a wrong one by Maruki's standards, because doing what she's doing is dedication, true dedication to her passion. But it's causing her a lot of worry and grief. She's not actually going to make it big, or maybe she won't make it big. She's enduring this, and it's really stressful, and it's really hard. But here's the thing. What if she gets that break? What if she does finally make it happen and then get big? All that stress will have paid off, and she'll be a big famous musician and a great star. And it'll be beautiful. You know, all her hard work will pay off. Sure, it might not, but at least she'll go out doing what she loved most. And she's working a part-time job so that she can afford it and not, be financially unattainable entirely. Yeah, it's difficult and it's stressful, but that's her dream. Are you telling me you would tell her to give up on her dream just because it would stop her from having to endure some difficulty in her life? That's what you have to think about here. Whoa, don't you guys look crazy? Are you guys cosplayers or something? Those look like they took forever to make. That is just so awesome. Will you drop in on my stream sometime? Huh? What do you say?
Yeah.
Dude, what the heck is this guy? He's so pushy. Just tell me your answer. Oh, then I'll do just that. So, I know everyone's probably so I know it's probably not the answer for everyone, but I'm gonna choose B. Do whatever it takes. I started streaming so I could strike it rich. Well, with how streaming's blown up, if this goes well for me, I'd really be swimming in it, you know what I mean? So you're doing it for the money. But it hasn't been as easy as I'd hoped. I posted videos every day, but my view count never went anywhere. But then I found the motherlode. There was a video someone uploaded where he just bashed on the celebrity so bad. It was ruthless, and his view count was through the roof. That's when I knew what I had to do to make it. From then on, I switched over to solely posting bash vids. Lo and behold, my view count started to shoot up. Oh, so he's just flame baiting, saying outrageous stuff just for the attention. So, all this stuff you're going on about, basically it boils down to you talking shit about other people for money, yeah? You really nailed it there. People hate on me night and day in the comments. They even point me out on the street now. But I'm not doing anything illegal or anything. And it's better than what I could have ended up in. I walked away from my job because the stress was killing me. But then I became a real burden to my parents for a while. But if I'm a famous streamer, I can make enough money to survive and pay my parents back. Right? Right? I don't know how I should feel about all this. You spread negativity, but it's not entirely for personal gain. Are you guys gaining an interest in me? Maybe we can come up with some kind of collab together. Yeah, whatever. Just go already. Oh, hey, it's Asana or Jason. So, that guy is an example of, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, and I can also tell you, doing whatever it takes to win is considered another wrong answer by Maruki's standards and line of thought process. Here's why. Maruki doesn't consider this a good option because your underhanded tactics can hurt yourself, but they can also hurt other people. Not to mention what he's doing is basically living a lie on the internet in order to be able to make money off of other people's suffering. What do you want? Which one are you choosing? This? Does it actually matter? I'm pretty sure it won't make a difference. Well, if I have to choose, I'm gonna go with C. Give up for a new dream. I mean, the other ones apply even less to me than that one. What do you mean? Don't you want to make your dream come true? Whoa there. Hold on a sec. That's, like, for people who have big dreams, right? Besides, trying hard isn't actually going to solve anything. Why wear yourselves down with nothing over some dream? It'd be a lot simpler to just choose an easier dream.
Yes.
I personally believe that pursuing something is a wonderful thing. I suppose it depends on the person. Probably, yeah. I got tired of doing stuff like that, so I just quit. If I had a dream I actually cared about, it might be different. But I don't have anything like that. Failing after trying your hardest hurts the worst. That's what it all boils down to, you know? So he's avoiding dreams that might not come true because it's easier? That's not the worst advice, but still. Mm-hmm. So we can go in here and have another conference. But I'm going to show you what happens when you take this response and it's actually correct.
What do you want to do?
But yeah, that guy is basically a walking depression factory. Dr. Maruki thinks people should just give up on their dreams? More accurately, he thinks people shouldn't cause themselves pain in the pursuit of their dreams. Something to that effect. This exam is likely intended to filter people who are inclined to do such a thing. At any rate, contemplating the completed questions is nothing but a waste of our time. Mm-hmm. He'd rather you give up on your dream than hurt trying to reach it.
I have something.
Five answers. 4 of them lead to a fight. You've gained the power to steal people's hearts, thoughts, emotions, information. You can steal all of it from anyone in the world. Not only that, you can use this power without fear of ever getting caught. In this scenario, which sounds closest to what you would do? A, steal something valuable. B, never steal anything. C, steal my own heart to heal. D, steal evil hearts to fix society. Or E, steal the one I love's heart.
What?
No, no, no.
Man, you all look so tense. Did you come here to be happy too? Good guess. I mean, everyone wants to be happy, right? I know I do. Here's the thing. Would giving up on your dream really make you happy, though? That's a good question. And Maruki considers that to be the correct answer back there. Have you decided your answer yet? I guess after thinking about it, I'd pick whatever would get me the most money. I know stealing isn't the best behavior, but we all need money no matter what, yeah? I work in fashion retail. My dream's to open up my own boutique one day. And that's not something I'm going to be doing without money. I know that for sure.
So that means...
So you'll choose A, steal something valuable. Mm-hmm. I'd probably do it if I was actually able and no one would find out. But, I mean, that's totally impossible. It's fine to fantasize about stuff like that, you know? So she would wish to fund her dream if there were no risks involved. I suppose we should consider what Dr. Maruki's stance on that would be. Oh, I meant to mention, about your outfits. How should I phrase this? Clothes are the biggest part of a first impression. You should probably put more consideration into yours. Seriously, bitch? Like, that woman was judgmental as fuck. Wow. Hello. Are you all here for the exam as well? Yes. We're going around asking how others intend to answer the questions. Have you come to a decision yet? As a matter of fact, yes. I'm going to pick B. Never steal anything. Would you steal anything? Well, I have a wife and a daughter. We're not exactly wealthy by any definition, but we're happy as we are. If I ask for too much, I'll wind up losing something in exchange. Yeah, I hope she gets beaten up. And I just wouldn't do anything that could bring harm to my family. You must care quite a bit for them. It could also just be plain old cowardice. That could explain why I still haven't gotten any promotions yet. Family's important and all, but don't you want to, like, do something big with your life? Maybe when I was little, but even then, I wouldn't have asked for much. I have my family, and that's good enough for me. So, he cares for his family and doesn't want much else out of life besides them. It doesn't do anyone any harm, and on top of that, there aren't any real risks or dangers involved. If those are all the relevant factors, then this guy seems to be on the level. But it all depends on what Dr. Maruki would think. Well, I'm gonna get going. I hope you all find the answer you agree on. We got information, but not a lot compared to the last one. There are quite a few answers, so we can only figure out so much. We don't know the answer no matter how long we talk about it. Ain't there a way to see where these elevators go? No way. Like, this place would just let us cheat the system like that? Hang on. If they're calling it an exam room, there might be some room where actual examination takes place. Oh shit! For real?
Yes.
That's true. Based on this room's layout, there might be a path to somewhere else. Could be worth checking out. But it could be dangerous too. Choosing an answer without poking around any further isn't a terrible idea either.
Hey,
It's your pick, Joker. If we gotta fight, I'll mess them up for you. I know you would, Ryuji. I know you would. Okay, so we don't get a ton of information on these answers. The game kind of gives you a bit of a binary response because clearly what this woman is doing is the wrong answer. Sure, you could fund your dream if there were no risks involved, but stealing something valuable is risky even though you might never get caught because you could steal something that you really don't actually want to steal. And considering that is kind of important. I can hear treasure over here, and I know it's right there. And I can't go back and get it yet. So, I'm gonna go with this one just to see, but I think this guy is actually
What do you want to do?
this one. Because if you never steal anything, it implies you don't want to steal anything. Nope, he was wrong. Are you gonna fucking help, Morgana? You call yourselves happy. Is this the truth, though? Are you not merely sacrificing your true selves? You had them sacrifice their true selves earlier in this examination and didn't call it wrong. Do not forgo your right to happiness so quickly. Allow us to provide you true freedom. A shadow? Oh, shoot! Phantom thieves, could your true intentions be to harm our master? Should there be any remnants of deceit in your hearts, I shall be the one to find and eliminate it. Trust me, pal, I'm gonna kick your ass long before you kick mine.
Though, they're no big deal. No weaknesses? Persona! How about we make it forget its skills? Fire Good job, Violet. Go for it.
Sure.
Yet. The baton has powered you up.
Maruki!
Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused.
Oh,
Lucifer! There!
I appreciate it.
Nice timing. Let's go. You're mine.
Joker took one out.
Too slow.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
I'll break them. Need this?
Last one. Persona.
What are you doing to me? Take it. What?
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it.
A tangled USB cord. It was the yellow one. And then apparently the worst one to pick would have been this one. How odd.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Morgana's not really that helpful in that scenario.
Whoa! Well.
Hmm.
Wait!
How about we don't jinx this? Patients may not pass without receiving treatment. Please follow the instructions provided elsewhere to seek treatment. Scorch has bought me a number of games. He will, like, he does that, and it's like, that's just his generosity showing. He does that for people that he finds a lot of care for, so... What I will tell you is don't take the fact that he does that lightly. Or that he's willing to. You probably won't, honestly, but...
We found a treasure chest! And what?
In a way, yes. That's how he shows his appreciation. Can I... Yeah, take the elevator down. That's what I was trying to do, game. What are you doing? Okay. So now that we've cleared the exam room, we can actually go all the way back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and grab the treasures that I missed.
You did it!
Here it is. Oh. Really? There's like nothing up here?
It's somewhere.
Oh, there's a vent over here though. Aha.
Joker! A treasure!
I don't know if Helldivers 2 is a game you would really like. I guess look up some gameplay of it and see if you'd enjoy it. If you would, then fine. Like, you know, this is what he's going to do. And when he sets his mind on something like that, it's pretty tough to stop him. Look up some gameplay and then make a decision based on that. That's the best decision I can tell you to make on that one. Boing, boing. Nothing up here. Is there something up there, maybe? No, okay. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Because I'm trying to show all of this off. And once you've fought through once, you don't have to do it again, by the way.
This is so fun.
Okay. Well, finding a game that's 6-player co-op and is actually really good and fun is not easy. So, this is Maruki's treatment, by the way. If you wondered what he does with anybody who has what he would consider a problematic cognition for their own happiness, he puts you in a room with a brain cover helmet that is essentially rewriting your consciousness so that he can make you happy all the time. This is why I keep saying what he's doing is wrong. And it's not actually helping people.
I can feel it. Oh,
Another TV. Looks like we're in for another movie. Oh, but not right now. At least there's no tape in the player. No doubt we'll need to find one in order to proceed. Let's start looking. Wherever it is, it ain't in this room. Hi! Hi! Oh boy. Those are strong shadows.
hey.
There's a strong-looking shadow.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's this motherfucker again.
This is my soul. I can do better. Not finish you. Finish it. Too bad. My power.
Persona! Satanaia! You're mine. I break them. Persona!
You gotta watch them. Persona. How about this? Witness my resolve. That should have done it.
Oh yeah?
Joker's too dizzy. It's gonna be hard to hit it with anything.
Maria! All right.
Salvation!
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Feel my power. Manifest. Still alive.
Persona. Here. initiate. Fine.
Persona! Satanaya! Ravage them! Persona!
I love his maniacal laugh.
Just a little more.
Oh, here we go, baby! It's showtime!
Time. Senpai.
Go for it!
Together. I won't forget who I am. We got them, Senpai. Made and set. Good work, everyone.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
All right.
That was beautiful.
All right, we beat him. Let's go, Joker.
Okay, so I'm gonna point this out. That's a high level shadow. Pretty much all the shadows in here are high level shadows.
There's a strong-looking shadow.
This can be a
Show me
great
your true
place to
form.
farm some EXP because you can do this. However, you need to be aware that these are very tough enemies. They can rip you apart if you are not careful.
Let's go. Go down. No time for mercy, right? Do it. I'm going after them.
I've never seen this.
Crow.
Oh my god! Okay.
Let's go.
Alright.
Beat him up.
I still think Ann's is funnier, where they both just pull out a gun and pop one. Yeah, that's my favorite Showtime attack in the whole game, by the way.
Saw that.
Crow got knocked down.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a bad thing. Okay.
Wasting your time.
Oh jeez.
Spinning.
Oh, you asshole.
This is my soul.
I'm half surprised she didn't
She
miss.
can barely land her attacks in that
Right.
state. I appreciate it.
Chill the hell out, Futaba. I got it.
I saw that coming.
Great.
My power. Those ability is currently down.
Yes, I know. He'll be fine when his turn comes around. Not that that happened. And 10 more levels to max.
Okay.
That's one problem.
Okay. I need to use some master coffee here. We gotta get these two motherfuckers caffeinated. Oh, and there's also... Master Curry does that for everybody? Oh my god. Okay. Maybe that's what I should have been making. Is there even anything up here? I don't think there's anything up here. I think this is just a place you can go.
It's somewhere.
There's not really anything up here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we get to hunt down where that fucking videotape is. Oh, great. The door's locked. Are all the doors locked? No, just some of them. Okay.
Show me your true form.
Leave Futaba alone. I would leave Futaba alone if she was more useful in this game, but she's not actually. Futaba is not as good in this game as I really wish that she could be.
Good job, Violet.
That probably sounded bad, but
Her skills will work. Vanadis.
leave Futaba
Terminated.
alone.
Show us what you got, Violet.
No.
Please, not alone yet.
This sadistic-looking fucking sword he's carrying definitely suits Akechi.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
Now let's have some fun.
She's a beautiful child, and I love her. It's not her character I have a problem with, it's her damn gameplay! Oh, yeah, he has access to Black Viper. I forgot about that. She, it, whatever you want to call Satan.
Lucifer, go down.
Oh my god, I love that.
Just like I thought.
Don't mind me, I'm just summoning the power of the stars and blowing everybody
Leave
the
the
fuck
noobs
up.
and let's go.
Hey, shut up. Alright, Futaba, we need EXP.
I can feel it.
You're a noob. Not really. Futaba's not a noob at all. Futaba is a very precious being, and she must be protected.
Hey,
Why in the hell would I run away from this?
Show me your true form.
I also love torturing you.
how about this?
Yeah, I should have been making Master Curry. Jesus Christ. Garudyne!
Impressed.
Persona.
An awkward bean, but a bean nonetheless. I didn't think he'd actually say it. Satan. But he did say Lucifer, I guess, so.
You're mine.
That's gonna do fuck all. What did I tell you?
Victory is ours. They're still up.
There are better ways to do that, you know it. Yeah! It's the little things, though, you know?
Persona! You should have done it.
I should have done it. Why is his cosmic flare so much more pathetic than mine?
His accuracy is down. I got this.
It's showtime!
Showtime. With you?
There are so many jokes I could make to that, and none of them are appropriate, Liz.
Finish this.
With grace. This is. Come on now. Don't forget the pose.
Don't forget the pose!
Persona! This is my soul. You're pretty tough.
Don't forget the pose.
Maria. There.
I appreciate it.
I love how I can cast the most powerful spells in this entire game with that persona, healing or offensive, with the personas that I'm using, and it drains no fucking mana.
Power. One enemy remaining.
Oh no! He nullified our nuke resistance!
That should do.
That's totally the thing we needed. We're gonna lose, guys. We came all this way.
Let's go.
I am the biggest asshole.
Lucifer. That's not right.
No weaknesses?
Persona.
Still not
How
there. We
else
go.
do we make it forget its skills?
My god.
You're mine.
There we go.
Ready when you are.
Do it, Morgana.
Leave it to me.
Just turns into a fucking van and starts ramming this guy.
Not bad, Mona.
And it only did 250 damage. What the fuck?
courses through me.
9 more levels to max.
All right.
Like I said, you really need every level you can get for the final boss. The final boss is kind of cock and ball torture if you don't max yourself out. I almost got my ass kicked a lot trying to beat Maruki the first time. He is stat stacked to the 9s.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look. There's something in this box. An old videotape.
Oh yeah!
So let's just take the whole box, but the only thing we wanted was one videotape. Morgana, you're assuming I want to stop right now. And I don't.
There's a tough-looking opponent ahead.
Yeah, I see the tough-looking opponent ahead. He says, ignoring the shadow that's dancing around behind him.
No one here. I'm tired of this.
You tire of this because you suck at life.
I'll reveal your true form.
This is what I mean when I say the hiding mechanic in this game is a little broken. You hide and you don't get spotted, ever. Period. Unless you're already spotted. If you're already spotted, you can't hide.
You're mine. Fear my power.
The main reason I'm constantly using persona powers against these guys is they repel physical attacks, so attacking them physically does nothing. Well, it does something. It hurts you. For God's sake, man.
Victory is ours. That was just like out of deduct point for that, Violet. My power. Support's on the way.
Oh, good. Mona should live long enough for him to heal himself now.
Mona's sorry about that. I'll return the favor.
That's his only healing spell now, by the way. I took away all the others, so... There's a reason he does that. I love the way he laughs. It's so good.
They're pretty tough. Whoa, that was awesome. Head spinning.
Oh, you cock.
His accuracy is low.
Now I have to do this, or everybody's accuracy is going to be ass, and he can technical us.
Powerful now. Take this.
It's such unity. It's showtime!
I'm getting a warm, tingly feeling from all this power. You little shits! Just trash after all.
Just like I thought.
That was satisfying. My inner psychopath is appeased.
All right.
Warm, tingly feelings from all this power. Oh yes, Akechi, ooh la la. Akechi is a very fucked up human being, alright? This isn't exactly a secret.
Now's our time. Yeah, beat him up.
There goes his backup.
One still.
Checkmate.
Hey, asshole, catch this with your face.
They're done for. A perfect 10.
Okay. They were too weak to be a threat.
Akechi needs to lay off the Kool-Aid. I know one of my best friends is the human equivalent of him. Yeah, deal with it. June 3rd, my thesis is progressing bit by bit. The more research I perform, the more I recognize the dangers of cognitive science. It's definitely contributed to my suspicions over my research being shut down. No matter what, I must complete my thesis as soon as possible. My biggest problem is my lack of research subjects. If only I could find some hint about the cognitive world, about the power I've received. I'm not giving up. Funding or no funding, I will complete my thesis. I will save everyone. What could this be? A diary? I've been dealing with it for like 4 months. Looks like it. Judging from what's written inside, it's mostly Maruki's. Even that video from earlier, he just really loves talking about himself. Doesn't look like it has any meaning to it either. Not sure if it'll come in handy for the investigation, but let's hold on to it and see what we can, and see if we can find other ones. Hey, look, you're the one who decided I was a good person to be a moderator for, alright? I made it very clear I was a lunatic asshole.
I'll reveal your true form.
Also, no, Akechi needs to drink more of the Kool-Aid. The more psychotic he gets, the more my enemies die.
The enemy is weak, but when too much to it. Dazzle us, Vanities! Good job,
I think I made the right choice during our agreement.
Victory
Okay.
is ours. They're pretty tough.
Just as long as you understand what you've walked into.
Persona!
What the hell? Okay. That's what's happening! I was like, why the fuck am I getting so much health back? That. And that. Oh my god. Look at her magic stat, bro. Damn.
Satanael!
Even Satanael isn't that strong.
That's not right.
That's not right.
Go
Yes,
down!
it's totally right. Beat his ass. I probably should have tried to kill the witch if I wanted to be strictly optimal. Trust me, I've been exposed to more dangerous things than you in my life.
Never give up the ghost. Persona, do something! Vanities! Good job, Violet. I can take this. How about this?
Rebellion.
Persona! Lucifer!
You are not going to get
You're
the chance to
mine.
use that ability. Probably not as meaty and annoying. Oh, I guess that's a fair argument.
Defeated. Right, Joker! What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Just like I thought.
I love how the main protagonist's ultimate powers come from actual
Heads up.
Satan.
Now let's hurry on.
Satan, Lucifer, Satanael. You know, 3 different versions of the fucking devil, and that's what gives him his power. And his ultimate armor comes from actual Satan.
Show me your true form!
Surprise attacks?
It's Valentine's Day, you're not supposed to agree with that. Well, then why did you walk into it?
Violet! 2 birds with 1 stone. Victory is ours. They're still up. Come forth. Show your might, Diego. Not bad, Mona.
Move and you die.
I serve my own jokes up about me on a platter because I expect people to make fun of it. If you weren't serving yourself up there for that, I don't know what to tell you.
All right. A Good.
Besides, that's my love language. Making fun of people. No, I'm kidding. It's not my love language to do that. That is definitely my friendship language, though.
Seems like you...
I did not mean to cut her off. There we go. I was trying to find the map button for a second.
I have something.
Dead surgical light? Okay. Well, allow me to introduce you to more of Maruki's sadness
You're
complex.
Sumire Yoshizawa, huh? I'm Dr. Maruki. First of all, thank you for coming to see me.
Yes. Thank you for seeing me. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to discuss. I only came here today because my parents wanted me to.
That's fine. So, do you want to just chat until our time's up then?
Chad, huh?
Of course. It's not really possible for us to talk about things you don't want to discuss anyway. I've also got some sweets and some salty snacks there. Feel free to have at them.
Oh yes, thank you so much.
So, let's start with, how about, what'd you eat for lunch yesterday? I'll go first. The other day, a friend of mine gave me a ton of apples. I've grown tired of just eating them by themselves. Yesterday, I thought, why not try using them as a meal ingredient? So, I tried making an apple dish for lunch. But that didn't turn out too hot. What do you think I ended up making?
I have no clue.
Shrimp and chili sauce. With apples. You know how sweet and sour pork can have pineapple in it? I was going for that, but...
Sounds like it didn't work for you. Apples do make for good ingredients, though. If you grate them, you can make a surprisingly versatile sauce. I use it in plenty of my food. It's pretty nutritious and good for digestion.
You cook, Yoshizawa-san? I'm impressed that you care so much about nutrition. You must be really on top of things.
I'm just active, that's all. I'm a gymnast. My coach has told me more than once to be conscious of everything I eat.
I see. How's practice going for you?
I'll be
Has it
right
been
back
rough
while this
lately?
plays.
It has been rough. I mean, it's nothing I can't handle, but it's not going well. I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Sorry to hear it. Do you enjoy gymnastics?
I'm not even sure of that. My older sister and I made a promise. We'd both compete and win the biggest gymnastics awards in the world. But she passed away. She protected me from a car. I stole Kasumi's dream away from her. I can't do it anymore. I can't just go on like this. If Kasumi were here instead, I know she'd make her dream come true. Only Kasumi could have done it. No matter how long I try to compete, it's not going to change anything. I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize in here. If there's something you need to get off your chest, please do so.
Sometimes I can't help but think things would have been better if I were Kasumi Yoshizawa. After all, just wishing to make her dream come true does nothing for her in reality.
Making dreams come true, huh? Well, I don't think your train of thought is strange at all, Yoshizawa-san. In fact, wanting to become somebody else isn't necessarily an entirely bad thing.
You think so?
Everyone is capable of changing themselves. Your imagination's your only limit. That's why, if you aspire to be more like another person, it's actually possible. Thought exercises like, would that person do this? Or realizations like, that person wouldn't do that. These sorts of thoughts can lead people to change themselves in ways that more closely mirror the target person. Can you still imagine what your sister was like?
Yes.
If your sister were in your shoes, what do you think she'd do?
Well, she wouldn't cry. If she had the time to do that, she'd just practice more instead. Dr. Maruki, I want to become Kasumi.
I know. And I'm sure you can too. Just believe in yourself. How about it? Are you feeling any better now?
Yes, I feel like a weight's been lifted off of me. You're amazing, Doctor.
It's no big deal. Still, it seems like my counseling approach does some good after all.
All right. I'm not sure how to put it, but I feel like I've been reborn all over again.
Really? I'm very glad to hear it. Feel free to drop by again sometime, should anything come up. We can even just have a chat, like today.
Thank you. Then we could pick up where we left off talking about...
No.
Something the matter?
Now that I think about it, I'm not any good at cooking. I don't know why I said those things earlier. My younger sister's the one who was really great at it.
That's right. Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm so glad I was able to help you. Good luck with your training.
Right. I'll do my best. For Sumire's sake and mine. Was that? Yes. It was a counseling session I had with Dr. Maruki. It was just after Kasumi... after my sister passed away. From that moment on, I lived my life really believing I was Kasumi.
It was all due to the rewriting of your cognition. His actualization, as we've started calling it.
Okay, but I've been wondering something. So, it was only Sumire who believed that she was Kasumi, right? I assumed someone in your family or one of your friends would have noticed you going by the wrong name right away.
Well, I can certainly remember being called Kasumi by everyone else, too.
It might be more accurate to say you misheard or misunderstood the name you were being called. Like everyone kept calling you Sumire, but your cognition made you hear it as Kasumi.
So that's why nobody thought it was weird, including her folks and herself. Damn.
This must be part of the whole salvation nonsense Maruki's trying to pull over on us.
That memory may have been kept here in video form because he truly does wish for Violet to be happy with life.
I admit, I really did feel saved in that moment when I became Kasumi, but at the same time, I ran from my life as Sumire.
Yes,
I'm
you did.
genuinely grateful for what Dr. Maruki did for me, but I'm done running. Let's get going.
I'm not grateful for what he did for you. It stopped you from having to face the pain and deal with it. It stopped you from remembering your sister and what she meant to you. It stopped you from living. Mind control isn't living.
Let's do it.
There's a reason that I resonate so well with Akechi when it comes to finding all of this to be utter nonsense. It's because to me, if you can't live in the truth, that's weakness. It's not that it's not always understandable, but that's what it is to me. And I hold to that principle. I won't live a lie. I won't live in a lie, and I won't live for a lie.
Now, let us depart.
And what Maruki's doing is mind control and lying. I'll live in the honest truth. I don't care how much it hurts. That's my choice.
Huh? What?
Whoa, Beefcake Shadow at 12 o'clock! He appears to be blocking the only path forward in the palace. We'd better prepare for a fight.
Joker.
He looks really tough. Are you ready, Joker? Good to go.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Just choose to roll. Are you the Phantom Thieves? We're here to destroy that phony utopia your boss is trying to make. Would you mind getting out of our way? Foolish rebels! You won't take one step past here! Let's see you prove that. Ladies and gentlemen, the game puts Surtur in our path.
Electric attacks won't work on it. Let's dance.
Surtur is an extremely powerful persona.
Anything but
He is actually one of the game's late game personas, and he is a fairly strong one. He has no true weakness. He's fire focused, so anybody who has a fire vulnerability is going to hate life. Don't bring Yusuke in here is essentially what I'm telling you.
Persona! Satanaya! Ravage!
Ice Age! 289? Really? Damn. He's got some solid defenses. Holy shit.
Persona. Dazzle us, Mother Beast.
There it is! That's what I was trying to do. That's not going to kill him, but that is going to do a shitload of damage. The thing that is actually merciful about this particular boss, he can't actually one-shot you, and he doesn't have any healing skills. So, yeah, he's got a debuff or two that he can throw at you. That's really about all he can do, though. Do it.
I'm on it.
Get him, girl! Get him!
All enemies are down. Thank Violet.
It may or may not be obvious, but when it comes to Violet's playstyle, Sumire is literally your crit monger.
Beat him up.
Yeah, no, I'm probably not going to finish this game today. Because I wanted to get some Mass Effect in today as well. Phew, we did it! Everything going on here is so bizarre, though. Changing people's cognitions and rewriting their realities as happy ones. He may consider this a form of treatment, but I would surely decline such a procedure for myself.
Come on, let's go.
Let's move out. We need to stop Dr. Maruki. He's not just changing your cognition, though. Look at what he's doing here. He's rewriting not just your reality, but your mind. How do many adolescents react when they are close to one another who is more talented than themselves? By wishing to be that person. Yep. And I know that's true because that's how I was for a large part of my life. I see a lot of talent in a lot of people and a lot of skill in a lot of people. But I always don't feel like I have it myself. Oftentimes I wish I was somebody else or that I had their skills. You don't have to do that to yourself, though. Work hard and develop those skills yourself. You can do it. It's not impossible. It's there. Oh, fuck! I forgot about this goddamn puzzle. Why does this game like to trigger identity crises for people? What the fuck is this? Where are we? What a change of scenery. We were just in a science lab, and now... Quite... It's almost as if we're in... Whoa! Look over there! Those people are floating away. What on earth is going on? Whatever it is, it most likely has to do with Maruki's cognition in some way. I'd say he believes anyone who undergoes his treatment winds up feeling downright rapturous. So he actually thinks he's sending them to paradise? Maruki must really be convinced he's doing the right thing. Dr. Maruki, Mona-senpai, the treasure's above this room, right? Yeah, I think we're pretty close. The real problem is actually getting up there.
Whoa!
There's some stairs, but there's a big old hole in the middle of them. They got thick-looking vines growing out of both sides, too. Think we can use those somehow? We don't know if they'll support our weight. I'd rather not take unnecessary risks. The steps do extend partway forward, upwards, so there should be some method to turn them into safe passageways. At least, that's what prior palace experience makes me think. I must agree. It looks like there may be a device for doing just that right over there. Think it could help? Well, let's say we don't waste any time then. So, if you guys remember your prime colors and what the prime colors create, this puzzle is actually not hard at all. What's this? It's a light switch control board. It's a light control switchboard. It's for adjusting the brightness of the colored lights. See the light and the gate on that gate in front of the stairs? Right now, the color on the dimmer switch panel matches that of the light. Now that I take a closer look, the vines appear to form stairs where the light is shining. I believe we'll be able to change the available paths if we alter the light.
Joker!
Alright, Joker. Try out the dimmer switch. Let's change the color scheme of the lights. We fixed the stairs! It appears the vines grow whenever the color of the light matches the color of the flowers. The switch also seems to affect any lights in the immediate area. I wonder if there are any more of them in here. Point is, we can use these light switch thingies to make the vines grow, right? Let's get to work, Joker!
Ah, a treasure chest. Care to open it?
Bro, why is it green? It's yellow. That's not yellow.
I'm gonna cry.
Notice something? I wonder. It's a stupid thought. Really? Oh, wall of vines. We grew stairs out of the vines by manipulating light switches. Shouldn't we all be able to do the same with this wall?
Yes!
Yep, we only had access to red lights on that switchboard. Interesting. That's something we'll have to keep in mind going forward. This is so dumb. Bro, you have fucking swords. Yeah, that's not how cognition works, dear.
I'll reveal your true form.
This is so dumb right now.
Surprise attack, Persona! Now just Telekinesis would be perfect now.
Neverlos, you're mine.
Right off their feet.
You're not thinking about cognition. Those machines work that way because of a cognitive warp. You need to better understand cognitive distortion. Admittedly, it's kind of complicated.
You're all
Simply
so
put, it
strong.
works that way because Maruki wants it to work that way. Why is this idiot standing directly in front of where I need to work with? I can only manipulate the green light here? That's not going to get me through. Oh, yay. This one only manipulates the blue light. Okay. Oh shit.
It's somewhere.
Turning off the green one won't help me. I have to turn off the blue one first. Come over here and turn off the red one. I told you this game has complicated puzzles. I warned you from the start. Hold on. Did I fuck that up? Yeah. No. No, okay. Is there another switchboard up here?
Show me your true
Yes, there
form.
is.
Who's got the advantage? Don't rush this. Persona,
2 boxes of mac and cheese.
how about this?
You're happy about a couple of boxes of mac and cheese? And you bitch at me about eating ramen? I hate you. Like, mac and cheese. Cheap-ass mac and cheese. That is like... basically the ramen of noodles.
Lucifer, go down.
rice. Oh, okay, so he bought you fancy stuff. You know, one-shot kill might actually be dangerous if you hit me with it.
Good job, Violet.
I just let her health get dangerously low to do that.
You need to heal.
Oh, shut up. I know I need to heal.
Nice timing.
Violet, please get up.
Oh, you punk ass.
That was awesome.
I was about to say, if he gets 4 crits in a row, I'm gonna die laughing. You want to know what annoys me, though, the most about him using one-shot kill? You'll notice that using moves like that reduces my reduces my HP in a fight. It doesn't do that to enemy personas when they do it.
Okay.
That's one I may have thought of something.
I see.
Yeah, this is the game telling you, hey bro, you can blend colors, by the way. This is me going, yeah, well, here's the thing. On every switchboard, you have noticed, mixing result duct taped onto the side of this control board. If you haven't figured out you can mess with color mixing by this point, when you saw that, I don't know what the hell to tell you except you probably shouldn't have installed the game.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Color mixing is wrong, though. So. No, it's not.
Victory is ours. They're still up.
Red and blue do make
Scared
purple.
one. Psycho
No, it's
Beast
not.
would be perfect now.
Red and green make yellow. Cosmic Flare!
Sona. Ravage them.
Joker took one out.
It's time. This isn't it. Go ahead.
Allow me. On to the next. This is my soul.
It's...
I gotta deduct points for that.
Oh, god damn it, game. Here's the thing. If it allows you to create an accurate puzzle shift solution, why do you care?
Dazzle us, one of these. That wipes them all out.
Next
A
target.
plus, Violet.
I don't.
All right.
Good work. Keep it up. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
There's a chest.
Oh,
Joker,
no.
let's open it.
Oh, shit. I forgot how complicated this gets. Oh, no.
Huh?
It's not fucking rocket science. Yeah, I know it's not rocket science. That's the point. The complication is in the level design and the layout setup for you. I'm aware we're almost there, guys. Thank you. I appreciate the thought, but Jesus. Huh. Well, I'm getting to that treasure chest right now. I didn't think that would be that easy. Oh my god, you're overanalyzing the fucking puzzle! Stop overanalyzing the puzzle. Let it be a puzzle. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to get away with that. It's not my fault the devs don't understand colors. Well, they don't understand medical and psychological science either, so... Oh, shit. Okay. Can I get away with anything doing this? I don't think that fixed anything. Wait. Wait. Got the chest, solved the puzzles.
All right.
There's an entire section I didn't go through, but oh, that area leads to the final will seed. Do I really want to show that off right now? It's like having a 3-year-old build your game. I don't really have time to show that off this stream, actually. I might show off how to get to that will seed in the next stream, if it matters. I don't know how much it really matters to everybody that I get that will seed.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here. There may be a safe room close by.
Okay, I have the Ring of Sorrow. This is what you get out of it. Guiding Tendril. This attack is only usable during an ambush. It gives you a little bit of HP and SP back after you win a battle, but that's it.
Found a safe room.
It matters to me. You can't neglect the will seed.
Let's go.
Well, at this point, I feel like you're doing that to try and torture me. The same mistreatment I got through to occur in this poor will seed. Says the person who told me to ignore the jealousy seeds that I could have gotten from the one palace I didn't show all the will seeds off in during this stream through.
So, what brings you back here after all these years?
That's a comprehensive study on the research you tried to
It's a
shut
will
down
seed. No,
all
it's not.
these years ago.
I know how to read. What I meant was, why are you bringing this to me now?
Oh, this is just a quick visit out of spite. I wanted to show you in person that I found the concrete evidence you had discontinued my research over.
So it appears. I'll admit you've impressed me on that point at least. But such praise does nothing now. All this discussion is in the past. Why can't you just let it stay there and move on?
No can do, Professor. Cognitive science has made too great an impact on this world to be abandoned like that.
What are you saying?
The psychotic breakdown incidents. The sudden changes of heart in adults that the Phantom Thieves claim to make. I'm nearly willing to call these events concrete evidence of cognitive science in action. How about you? And the one person pulling the strings in the background of this, Congressman Masayoshi Shido. He seems to be confessing to all sorts of crimes now that the Phantom Thieves have changed his heart. Years ago, Shido took notice of my research, stole it away from me, and made others develop it for his own gain. Not only that, he used cognitive science somehow to induce the politically motivated psychotic breakdowns. Now, you're heavily involved in that series of events, aren't you?
What are you planning on doing with me?
Oh, nothing at all. As I said before, I only came here out of spite. That paper, my work, is going to change the world.
Change the world? And where's the money for that? Where's the power to do it? You're no Shido. What can someone like you actually do?
Fuck Shido!
That paper there is just the first step. I've learned how to change the cognition of not just an individual, but all of humanity. And I will do it. No matter how long it takes.
Gah! Enough of this dribble. Get out of my office and don't show your face here again, hear me?
What is this?
What's your problem now?
Huh? You don't see this? The sky just...
The time has come.
This voice...
The time is finally at hand. I am the other you, dwelling in the realm of mankind's hearts.
The other... me? Wait, the realm of mankind's hearts? Are you telling me that this realm is...
You may have no knowledge of it, but I have been at your side for much longer than our current meeting. Finally, your reality and the sea of hearts from which I came have truly become one in this moment. Now, the time for your unjustly persecuted ideology is at hand. I am thou. Thou art I.
That's it. I finally get it. To think it'd be so...
Hey, what are you mumbling about? I told you to get out!
Yes. I'll be on my way. Finally. Now I can finally...
Shido.
To think he was the one who stymied Dr. Maruki's research.
You know, I've been wondering ever since we saw the earlier video. Do you think there was some kind of connection between my mom's cognitive science research and Dr. Maruki's?
After he crushed Maruki's chance at researching the field, he had his own pawns do it for him instead. Although I doubt Shido's researchers knew anything about the subject in the way Maruki did. That sounds exactly like the kind of plan that man would scheme up.
That bastard! Wait, now's not the time to get pissed about that.
There's another thing about that video nobody's mentioned yet. That being that appeared near the end was most likely Maruki's persona.
The sky did turn red like that. I wonder if that was the day we fought against the God of Control.
Lady Lavenza did tell us that reality and mementos were merged together during that time. As you've all seen for yourselves, a full awakening to a persona can't happen unless you're within the metaverse. That would mean Maruki really did awaken to his persona in that video.
And at the same time, he attained the ability to meddle with mementos, the cognition of the masses. So it is just as Lavenza had told us.
The sheer number of coincidences necessary for this to happen is just...
At any rate,
Astronomical?
now we have a better grasp of past events. I'm fairly certain that was a memory Maruki wouldn't want us to have seen either.
All we can do is advance.
Yeah. We don't have the time for these questions anyhow. Let's go.
Shall we take a break?
That's going to be the end of Persona
just add
5
this.
Royal today. Thank you all very much for watching. We're going to swap over to Mass Effect 3 here. Liz, would you mind making the alterations to the stream title? I was actually going to let you work